Day 127 on the PCT. We broke camp before sunrise and started hiking early. We were coming up to Snoqualmie Pass to resupply and get some hot food, so that was plenty motivation for us to hike fast as the sun came up. After 4.5 miles, we stopped for a break next to Mirror Lake, and I can see how it got the name. Just look at that perfect reflection. We had 10 more miles to the road, and they went by pretty quickly. It was an easy, gradual descent, and we made it down in a couple of hours. The last mile to the road, we crossed beneath ski lifts and followed the slopes down to the pass. First things first, we bought some sandwiches from a deli for lunch, and then we walked to a convenience store, which was the only resupply option around here, but it was good enough for us. After repackaging our food, we went to a restaurant across the street and feasted on an amazing meal. But as always, our time in town flew by, and we had to start walking back to the trail before we knew it. We had some service, and we learned that our living situation for after the trail was a little more up in the air than we realized, so we had a ton of uncertainty and stress about how and where we were going to land after the trail. The end of a long through hike is probably the hardest part. Coming back to society is tough, and even tougher when you don't have a solid plan of where to go. We were upset, but we figured we'd just cross that bridge when we got there, so we started hiking and did about 7 miles up into the mountains. After it got dark, we hit Kendall Catwalk, which is famous for being exposed and kind of sketchy, but we had no idea it was coming up, and I think not being able to see the sheer cliffs next to us made it a little less scary. We finally found a spot to make camp, and we ate our leftovers from dinner before getting ready for bed.